Looking, it's for three! You betcha!
The pass to Miller outside three. Good.
Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Tonight we have some doubleheader action here at Fisher High School as we get set to watch the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies take on the Climax-Fisher Knights. And in this girls game, we are inching ever closer to the end of the regular season, and we kick off that run with a game starting here tonight. Both teams, well, Warren Alvarado Oslo is supposed to have a game yesterday, but canceled due to weather. Weather has been very sporadic throughout these past couple days, so it's going to be interesting to see how both these teams match up. The Knights haven't had a game since last Tuesday where they took on Ferto Beltrami, so we will see how things play out here tonight. Here on yourliveevent.com, we are getting set for girls varsity action here as the Climax-Fisher Knights host the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies.
At the Climax-Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax-Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax-Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax-Shelley School District.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Ulster Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Ulster Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are just kicking off this pregame show here, and this game will kick off a doubleheader here tonight as the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies taking on the Climax-Fisher Knights. You know, for this game's matchup, we're close to the end of the season for the girls' regular season and getting ready for sectionals coming up here. Climax-Fisher looking to gain some momentum as the season comes to a close, and they've had an up-and-down season, and they would like nothing more than to close out the week with a couple wins, give themselves some momentum going into the sectional tournaments. Warren Alvarado Oslo, on the other hand, they've had a strong season so far as they sit 12-8 overall, and they will look to throw a wrench in the standings here if they could get a couple wins this week to close out the season. And we had a chance to talk with head coach of the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies, Casey Pierce. Let's hear what she had to say coming into tonight. Here on the pregame coach's comments, now along with me now is the head coach of the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies, Coach Casey Pearson. Coach, how are you doing today? How's the travel up here?
Good. The roads weren't very nice, but, we were destined to get another game in. We had a game canceled last night against RLCC, so it was refreshing to be in a gym. So.
Yeah, and you mentioned, cancellations, postponements, a lot throughout this season. How has your team battled that throughout the season?
I think they've done well adjusting. It is a bummer to not. We've lost 3 games now, 2 for weather, 1 for just some rescheduling issues. But so definitely a bummer that way. But the girls have held their heads high, and we play the games that we are fortunate to play.
And throughout this season, a very strong season for your girls out there. What's been the key to success throughout?
I would say, first of all, teamwork. Our team has really come together throughout the season, learning to play together. We had some ups and downs at the beginning of the season, losing some players. But through it all, they've overcome all of those changes, and they played hard together. And then just doing the little things. That's what we need to do every night. The hustle play is the rebounds, and definitely making the baskets. That's been a struggle at times, but I think we're getting there.
And kind of a quick turnaround tonight. You had a game on Saturday, which you came away victorious. What's the message to the girls to kind of keep up that momentum coming into tonight, despite the cancellation yesterday?
I'd say, I know it's a big deal being the last week of regular season. They're going to give it their all, get ready for playoffs, and that's what they're gunning for, and just to take that energy from last night and put it towards this game.
And coming into tonight, both Climax-Fisher had quite the break here. So what's going to be the key for the girls to really come out and get going early?
I'd just say bring the energy right away, play as a team, get those hustle plays right away, get on the floor. That's going to make a difference.
Coach, any more keys or final thoughts before tonight's
No, I think
matchup?
that's it. We're just ready to play.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools. In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact AgriMax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax-Shelley School. The website for the Climax-Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax-Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Here on the pregame coach's comments, along with me now is the head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights, head coach Adriana Rooney. And Coach, get things going. How are you doing tonight?
Enjoying this weather, and that's about it.
Yeah, lovely weather this time of year. Last week, you were only able to play 2 games. The weather kind of messed up some practices here and there. What was what's going to be coming in? What's the game plan coming into tonight? Not having all those practices that you would have liked last week.
I guess just seeing if we can carry over the few practices we did have over to tonight. And we didn't have a practice yesterday, had Saturday, Sunday off. Friday off too, so it's just a lot of downtime. So hopefully we can, get going right away and go from there.
And last week in the 2 games you did play, you won one and you lost one. What were the big bright spots from those 2 games from last week that you're hoping will carry over to tonight?
Honestly, I don't remember a whole lot from last week. I think, the girls have been. Things are starting to click a little bit more, which is good to see. So I guess just hoping that those small things can keep carrying over, and just I know we only have tonight and Friday left, but hopefully we can just build off of that and have some successes these next 2 games.
And you mentioned the season winding down, final 2 games, and I mean, what's been some of the brightest spots you've seen from your girls throughout this season?
Well, obviously we're a young team. We've had a couple big injuries, and I guess the girls kind of toughened up and fought through that. So that's been awesome to see. And they just they haven't let that beat them down. We're pretty much like a C squad team playing varsity, and it gets to be tough sometimes. So, I mean, they've overcome most of that, and yeah, that's been fun to see.
And coming into tonight, it's a strong matchup here against Warren Alvarado Oslo. What's going to be the message to the girls? You've had the long break. What's going to be the message to them to come in tonight with some energy?
We just gotta come right away, and not dig ourselves. I think that's one of our biggest problems is we dig ourselves a hole, and it's hard to fight back and crawl out of it. So I guess just not dig ourselves a deep hole right away and just go from the start.
Coach, any more keys, final thoughts before tonight's matchup?
Nope.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
Proper dental health is a lifelong effort. Brushing and flossing regularly, as well as routine visits to the dentist, will help ensure that you have a mouth full of happy and healthy teeth. This friendly reminder is courtesy of Polk County and Norman-Monoman Public Health Child and Teen Checkups Program, reminding you to have your children and teens examined by their medical and dental provider on a regular basis. For more information about child and teen checkups, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Back here at Fisher High School, we've heard from both coaches coming into tonight. Let's take a look at both the teams and see how they match up here at Fisher High School. We'll look at the Climax-Fisher Knights first, as they're hosting. The Climax-Fisher Knights girls squad comes in at 6-16 overall, 4-11 in the section. They come in after quite the break last week. Their last game was on Tuesday, and it was against a very strong Fertile Beltrami team, which would saw them fall 89-42. But with the weather complicating things, practice a bit scarce, they're going to look to come in at least refreshed compared to, thanks to the weather, getting a lot of rest, getting some breaks. They've been dealing with a lot of postponements this season, and they have fought throughout the season. They very rarely that they come in and don't give it their all here. This Climax Fisher squad has a lot of heart here. They are a young squad, as Coach Rooney mentioned, and throughout the season it's been fun to watch them grow throughout, and it's going to be interesting for these final two games here. Warren Alvarado Oslo, on the other hand, they come in at 12-8 overall, 11-7 in section play, and they come in off a win against Kitson County Central, 52-46. Very close game. Probably would not have liked that to have been as close as it was, but regardless, they still come away with the win. And they had a quick turnaround, as that was a Saturday game, and weren't able to practice yesterday, so they weren't able to practice yesterday. That game got canceled, so it's going to be interesting to see how well that momentum carries over from their win against Warren Alvarado Oslo, and we'll see how things play out here tonight here on yourliveevent.com. We'll take one more break here, and when we come back, we'll have starting lineups, and then opening tip-off here, as this is game one of tonight's doubleheader here for the Climax Fisher Knights and the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. This is Jim Berkmeyer, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. Hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kix, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, the you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Back here at Fisher High School, coming out of the break here after the national anthem. We'll get going with the starting lineups for the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies. Getting things going, number 3, Lily Bain, the guard senior, gets the start. Number 5, Hannah Peterson, the sophomore, getting the start. Number 10, Elise Oberg, the senior, getting the start. Number 21, Markel Peterson, the 8th grader, will get the nod. And number 22, Annika Magnuson, the junior, will get the start here for the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies. They are coached by head coach Casey Pierce, assisted by assistant coaches Jeremy Tollum and David Durand. Now to get things going here for the Climax-Fisher Knights, get to kick things off here. The number 12, Ava Larson, the sophomore, will get the start. Number 20, Trinity Erickson, the senior, getting the start. Number 11, Claire Erickson, the 8th grader, will get the start. Number 22, Hallie Reitmeyer, the sophomore, getting the start. And to round things out for the Climax-Fisher Knights, number 23, Ella Paulsrud, the sophomore, will get the start here for Climax-Fisher. The Knights are coached by head coach Adriana Rooney and assisted by assistant coach Shelby Duckstead. Coming into this game, as mentioned, the Warren Alvarado, as coach mentioned, they had a game that was canceled yesterday due to weather. Very inclement weather here tonight. Both Warren Alvarado, Oslo, able to make the trip here to Fisher, and glad to see it. Now getting set for opening tip-off is Trinity Erickson along with Elise Oberg. And that'll be a win for the Knights on the tip-off, and Hallie Reitmeyer gets it and just drives her way in, can't get that one to fall. They'll go out of bounds, turnover in favor of the Ponies, so they will head the other direction with it. First time they have the ball tonight. Lily Bain looking up towards Oberg, and back down to Bain as she's on the far side there, top of the arc, looking down to Hannah Peterson. Going to pass that one down to Annika Magnuson as she finds Oberg. Magnuson backing down with it. Going to dump off to Lily Bain out of the arc on the near side. Cutting to her right. Looks over to Peterson. Peterson doesn't take a shot. Gives it off to Markel Peterson. The Peterson sisters out on the floor together. Bain dumps this one off to Magnuson on the near side. Bain going inside. That one gets poked away. Ella Paulsrud fighting for it. Jump ball. And it'll stay with the Ponies here. 17:06 left to go here in the first half. And nice inbound pass. Gets that one to Annika Magnuson. and Magnuson will score for the first couple points of the game. Hallie Reitmeyer with it now, charging inside the paint, trying to use the backboard. Can't get that one to fall. And there on the rebound is Peterson as she looks up to Bain. Now pass up to Magnuson, who's going inside, looks to her right to Markel Peterson. And that'll be rebounded by Ava Larson off of the Magnuson miss. Jump ball situation. So Knights get this one back. Long pass over to Ava Larson as she crosses half court. Larson on the far side, top of the arc. Dumps it down to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer kind of rounds the arc, looking inside to Claire Erickson, and Claire Erickson will get the first points of the night for the Knights. Nice look there by Reitmeyer, who will get the assist. Off of the shot, no good for the Ponies. Last touch by Ella Paulsrud as that goes out of bounds. Lily Bain set for the inbound pass, finds Annika Magnuson. As Magnuson will pass down to Hannah Peterson, looking back out to Bain. Bain trying to go inside to Oberg, and Oberg's shot takes a nice bounce off the rim, and that will go in. Give credit Bain with the assist there. As Larson crossing half court, going inside the paint, dumps down to Ella Paulsrud. Hallie Reitmeyer, mid-range jumper, no good. Larson poked that one away, but the Knights can't get the rebound, so turn back the other way for the Ponies. A three-pointer shot for Lily Bain, drains it. Beautiful shot there by Lily Bain as Ava Larson quickened the transition. That one goes out of bounds. Larson can't score off of the lane there. Nice little turnout here at Fisher High School, you know, despite the weather being as bad or looking as worse as it does outside. Lots of fans here in attendance. Love to see it here, especially down this final stretch of the regular season for both these teams. Shot for Hannah Peterson, a long two, and she'll get that one to go. Hallie Reitmeyer now in transition, crossing half court. Goes inside to Ava Larson. Larson using the backboard. She will score. 9-4 lead the Ponies. Ponies over the Climax-Fisher Knights with 14:35 left to go here in the first half. Hannah Peterson looking back out to Lily Bain. And she's going to pass off to Elise Oberg. And Bain for three. Takes a bad bounce off the rim, no good. Fight for the ball here, still came up with it, is the Ponies. Bain now met with pressure. She'll finally shoot the three. Another bounce off the rim, no good. And that's going to be rebounded by Peterson. Jump ball. And it'll stay in favor of the Ponies. Long pass out to Elise Oberg, and Oberg's shot is no good. But the Ponies still getting the rebound, and finally we'll have a foul there. Lily Bain drawing a lot of contact off of the rebound. Give that one to Tegan Johnson, who's checked into the game. As Bain will make the first free throw attempt. And she won't make her second one. And the rebound goes way of the Ponies. Lily Bain there to pick that one up. Pass out to Oberg, who will find Peterson for three. No good off the rim. Trinity Erickson there to get the rebound. Draws a foul. Markel Peterson gets called on the foul there. First team foul for the Ponies. Quick inbound to Hallie Reitmeyer and Ella Paulsrud in transition, crossing half court. Backing down, trying to go back out to Hallie Reitmeyer, but stolen away by Lily Bain. She has a lane. And no good off of the rim, goes in and out. Kept alive there by Bain, but Trinity Erickson can come up with it. Hallie Reitmeyer with it on the near side. Having to dump across to Claire Erickson. A lot of contact, but clean all the way around there. Give credit the block there to Hannah Peterson. Or excuse me, credit that to Markel Peterson as Lily Bain shoots a three, and that will go. Knocked out of bounds. See Ava Larson check back into the game. We'll also see Cadence Carinta check in. Quick inbound to Larson. Reitmeyer will find Carinta. Now Johnson with it as she goes inside. Has to pass it back out to Carinta on the far side. Trying to get that one inside to Larson. That goes off of her hands. Turnover. Hannah Peterson finds Lily Bain now in transition. The new Kylie Nelson, who's checked in for the Ponies. A lot of contact on that one called. They will give that one to Hallie Reitmeyer for the Climax-Fisher's second team foul. Here on the Community Co-op scoreboard, the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies leading the Climax-Fisher Knights 13-4 with 12:23 left to go here in the first half. Annika Magnuson will dishes that one out to Hannah Peterson, and she will score. And we have a timeout here. Timeout here on the floor by the Climax-Fisher Knights. We'll take a timeout here as well. With 12:10 remaining here in the first half, the Ponies lead the Knights 15-4.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Back here at Fisher High School, coming out of the timeout, head coach Adriana Rooney. Well-timed timeout, a lot of pressure here as the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies in a full-court press, really disrupting the transition game for the Knights, throwing them off their groove here as Ava Larson backing down, long pass down to Hallie Reitmeyer. And Reitmeyer now trying to find somebody, finds Ella Paulsrud inside. Now Reitmeyer lets that one fly, and she will score. Now heading the other direction are the Ponies, and putting that one up is Annika Magnuson, and Magnuson will score. Ava Larson now in transition, coming down half court, trying to get that one. We'll find Ella Paulsrud as Paulsrud pulls up. In and out of the rim, no good. As ball's loose on the ground, struggle coming up with it, but Ella Paulsrud can get it. That'll be stolen away by Markel Peterson. In transition, finds her sister Hannah Peterson, and in and off the rim, no good. Call a foul here, third team foul for the Knights. Give that one to Tegan Johnson, her second personal of the game. As Lily Bain can't make her first free throw attempt, and we'll have a couple substitutions come out onto the floor. You'll see Trinity Erickson along with Claire Erickson check back into the game for the Knights. Lily Bain sets to shoot her second, and she'll get that one to fall, as that is an Agramax free throw. Ava Larson now in transition, crossing half court, finds Claire Erickson. The pass to Ella Paulsrud, well short, stolen by Lily Bain, now heading the other direction. And that is good by Hannah Peterson, as she'll draw a lot of contact from Paulsrud, and now she will go up for a potential three-point play. 11 minutes remaining here in the first half. As Bain will miss it. Now Ava Larson in transition, coming down the lane. Long pass trying to find Claire Erickson. Erickson in transition, heading a different direction. Wasn't ready for that one. As Hannah Peterson looking to Tatiana Wright, who's checked into the game. Hannah Peterson looking out to Tatiana Wright, and Wright will score. Called her for three on that one. The Ponies currently leading 23-6 here on the Community Co-op scoreboard, as Cadence Corinto will find Claire Erickson here on the opposite side. Ava Larson takes a step inbounds, gets blocked by Kylie Nelson. As a quick transition, Lily Bain will score. Easy layup there for her. And the quick inbound pass swatted away. The Ponies applying a full court press here, and it's just throwing all momentum off here for the Climax-Fisher Knights. They haven't been able to get much going here, as they caused the turnover here. So quick inbound pass to Tatiana Wright as she loses control of that one. Dumping it out to Markel Peterson, but she gets called on the travel. So turnover by the Ponies, now gives it back to the Knights. Ella Paulsrud getting ready for the inbound pass. Finds Kaya Parkin, who's checked into the game. Parkin loses that, trying to quickly get it over to Trinity Erickson, but they'll roll that off the foot of one of the Ponies on defense. And coming back in is Hallie Reitmeyer. She subs in for Ella Paulsrud. Quick inbound pass to Parkin. Hallie Reitmeyer, the pass to her draws a lot of contact. Give that one to Markel Peterson. That is her second personal of the game. Her second team foul in the game for Warren Alvarado Oslo. Larson sends Reitmeyer in motion as she hands that one off. Reitmeyer's pass to Erickson gets swatted, stolen away by Hannah Peterson. Goes out of bounds, last touched by the Knights, so stays in favor of the Ponies. 9:42 remaining here in the first half. Quick pass out to Lily Bain as she's trying to go inside to Kylie Nelson. And call that a jump ball, turnover to the Knights. Warren Alvarado Oslo has been in full control throughout this game. Right from the start, and Gecko, a little bit of miscommunication there as Tatiana Wright and Hannah Peterson collide with each other. But that's stolen away by Parkin. So Hallie Reitmeyer now passing inside to Trinity Erickson. First time she'll get to take a shot, and she will score. Nice inside pass to Erickson as she uses the backboard. Lily Bain, top of the arc, dumping it down to Hannah Peterson. Now going inside to to Erin Mikulski. Now going inside is Lily Bain, and she misses that one. Coming back into the game is Annika Magnuson, excuse me. Quick pass out to Mikulski. Going off to Tatiana Wright. As that is a shot by Magnuson, no good for 3. Now heading in transition as Hallie Reitmeyer finds Parkin on the far side. Long 2 off of the rim. But Larson there on the rebound. Can't get that one to fall. As Mikulski now going inside, trying to find, or will find Elise Oberg. Lily Bain with it now. Going back out to Oberg. Find Magnuson, and Magnuson draws a lot of contact. So she will go to the free throw line for two. Call that one on Trinity Erickson. Her first of the game. 7:54 remaining here in the first half. As Magnuson will make her first free throw attempt. That is a Agramax free throw attempt. Contact Agramax to see how they can help you reach peak profitability in Fisher by calling 218-891-2211. $7:54 remaining here in the first half. So Magnuson can get the second one to fall. And that's hugging that line, a lot of contact here. Call that one on Ava Oberg, who's checked into the game. Now pass out to Ella Paulsrud, going back inside to Hallie Reitmeyer. And Reitmeyer using the backboard. She will score. Lily Bain now in transition. Crossing half court, finding a lane, going inside. A lot of contact, but gets called on the travel. Just one step too many with there. Quick pass down to Hallie Reitmeyer. The Knights trying to set something up here as Reitmeyer sends Parkin in motion as she's backing down. Goes up a lot of contact, but won't get a call. Now in transition is Erin Mikulski. Now Magnuson going inside to Oberg, and Oberg's shot no good. Still can't get it, but gets her own rebound. Scrum for the ball, still loose on the floor. And we have a jump ball situation. Give that one back to the Climax-Fisher Knights. Ella Paulsrud now passing finds Hallie Reitmeyer. Now the Knights crossing half court. Finds Parkin. Now to Cadence Carinta, who's checked back into the game for the Knights, along with Tegan Johnson. Johnson's pass to Carinta, stolen away there by Magnuson. Magnuson gets it, takes a step inside from the free throw line. No good. Still rebounded by the Ponies, and a lot of contact here. Call that one on Paulsrud. That's her second of the game. 6th team foul here in the first half for the Knights. As Hannah Peterson will make her first free throw attempt. And brought to you by Agramax. And she'll make her second free throw attempt. And we'll get another substitution. Lily Bain coming back out on the floor. She checks in for Erin Mikulski. Ava Larson now crossing half court, met with pressure early on from Danielle Mikulski. Trying to get that one to Trinity Erickson, but swatted away. So stays in favor of the Knights. Tegan Johnson finds Cadence Corinta, who almost has that one swatted away. Parkin holding on to it, trying to get that one to Johnson. Stolen away by Lily Bain, who has a lane. And she'll just use the backboard and get the 2 points. Call a timeout here on the floor by head coach Adriana Rooney. We'll take a timeout here as well. Here on the Community Co-op scoreboard, the Ponies lead the Knights 31-10 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Back here at Fisher High School, coming out of the timeout here, the Ponies with a 21-point lead, and they have had full control throughout this first half, really disrupting the Climax-Fisher Knights offense. They haven't been able to do anything, and offensively for the Ponies, they've just had the hot hand tonight. Really haven't been missing all too often. Not for long stretches, I would say, but given the fact that you can turn over the ball whenever you want here for the Ponies, you can put up as many points as you want and just take full control as Ava Larson almost loses that one. Larson gets tripped up. Give that one to Lily Bain, her first personal of the game. 5th team foul for the Ponies here tonight. Long pass out to Ava Larson, as Larson now crossing half court. Having a lane, going to Tegan Johnson for 2. Johnson shot off the rim, but rebounded by Parkin. Now Corinta goes back out to Parkin, trying to find somebody, set something up here for the Knights. Ball poked away, and Hannah Peterson's going to step out of bounds with it. 5:29 remaining here in the first half. We'll see Hallie Reitmeyer come back into the game. She'll sub in for Cadence Corinta. Reitmeyer going inside to Larson. Now finds Erickson as she's backing down, going to her right. And can't get that one to go. Erickson backing down with a lot of pressure in her face, but can't get that one to land. Now with it is Annika Magnuson. Now pass out to Danielle Mikulski. Going off now to Ava Oberg. Mikulski for 2. No good. Rebounded there by the Ponies, and there on the rebound. Credit that one to Ava Oberg. Hallie Reitmeyer now inside the arc. Finds Ava Larson, and Larson's pass to Erickson doesn't count, as Larson will get called on the travel here. 4:39 remaining here in the first half. As a reminder, immediately following this girls basketball game, you can stay tuned for the game number 2 of tonight's doubleheader, as the boys varsity squads will be facing off immediately following this game. Now with it is Magnuson. Going off to Oberg now. Trying to go inside to Lily Bain. Bain with a lot of pressure. No good, but Kylie Nelson, or excuse me. Yeah, Kylie Nelson there gets the rebound, but credit the shot to Oberg, as Oberg will score yet again. The ball kept alive and goes off the hands of Ella Paulsrud. Stays in favor of the Ponies. 3:58 remaining here. As checking in now is Elise Oberg. Bain now in crossing half court, met by Reitmeyer. Pass down to Kylie Nelson. Magnuson trying to go inside, but backs out. Going now to Elise Oberg, and Oberg shot no good. But trying to keep it alive was Tegan Johnson, or excuse me, Cadence Corinta. That will just go off of her hands. Quick pass out to Peterson, to Bain, and Bain's shot no good. Nelson got the rebound and couldn't get that one to fall. So now Larson on the rebound, heading the other direction. Has a lane, goes up, no good. Off of the rim, kept alive by Bain, and now in quick transition. Quick pass off to Magnuson, and Magnuson will score. Credit the assist to Bain. 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Ava Larson now pulls up for two. Can't get that one to fall as Nelson will get the rebound for the Ponies. Now Hannah Peterson using the backboard. Allie Reitmeyer now crossing half court. Pass down to Paulsrud, who will find Corinta on the near side. Right in the corner. And Corinta just lifted that foot. Yeah, it's called on the travel. Now we'll see Claire Erickson and Kaya Parkin check back into the game. And we'll also see Danielle Mikulski check back into the game as well. Now Erin Mikulski looking out to Oberg. Lily Bain with it now. Erin Mikulski dumps it down to her sister Danielle Mikulski. And letting that one go is Hannah Peterson. No good, but Trinity Erickson can get the rebound. 1:54 left to go here in the first half. Ella Paulsrud holding on to it. Trying to go inside, gets poked away out of her hands. Turnover, back to the Ponies. Now going up for it was Danielle Mikulski. She won't get that one to fall. And that one's stolen away. Hannah Peterson with the quick hand check there in transition. Finds Lily Bain, and Lily Bain can't get that one to fall. Now Hallie Reitmeyer quickly down the court. Goes inside the lane, pass out to Paulsrud, and Paulsrud shot in and out of the rim. Last touch by the Ponies stays in favor of the Knights. Going inside quickly to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer trying to go to Trinity Erickson, can. Now Reitmeyer will pull up for a three. Off of the rim, no good. 51 seconds remaining here in the first half. Time ticking down. Danielle Mikulski dumps out to Lily Bain. Bain goes back out to Elise Oberg, finds Hannah Peterson. Now on the near side, Bain with the ball. Going up to Danielle Mikulski. Finding Erin Mikulski. Now inside is Oberg, and Oberg draws a lot of contact. She'll go to the line for two. And give that one to Paulsrud for her third of the game. As Oberg will make her first free throw attempt. and she will miss her second. And Reitmeyer can get the rebound, so 18 seconds left. Reitmeyer trying to do something, and she'll get called on the travel. Reitmeyer just trying to set something up here for her team, but just took one extra step, causing the turnover. 10 seconds remaining here. Lily Bain holding on to it. Cuts to her right. Will find Danielle Mikulski in the corner. Bain dumps out to Tatum Wright, and they'll wave that one off. Here at the end of the first half, the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies leading the Climax-Fisher Knights 40-10. Here at halftime, we'll be right back on yourliveevent.com.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
At the Climax-Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax-Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax-Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax-Shelley School District.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Back here at Fisher High School, here at halftime, the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies leading the Climax-Fisher Knights 40-10, and a completely one-sided first half here as the full court press from the Ponies just really took control here early. The Knights have not had an answer for it all game, as the Ponies have just been able to cause turnover after turnover. As so far on Unofficial Stats, they have 5 steals to their name. They have just managed to cause the Knights so much trouble here, as they have not been able to really set anything up here in the first half. The Ponies, though, offensively, they've been doing a fantastic job. When you're pretty much in control of the ball for a majority of that first half, you're bound to make most of your shots, especially when you're set up for good looks. But the Knights needing to turn things around quickly. They haven't had the best of lucks on the boards, as the Ponies have given themselves several chances with extra chance points opportunities, and that'll need to change coming down in the second half. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at some first half stats here as we get set for the start of the second half here on yourliveevent.com.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools. In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact AgriMax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
Back here at Fisher High School, coming out of or getting ready for the start, close to the start of the second half here. Just a reminder, this is game number 1 of tonight's double headers here between the Climax-Fisher Knights and the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies. Immediately following this is the boys varsity squads for both schools, and it is senior night for the Climax-Fisher Knights. So they will be honoring their seniors here. And looking at some first half stats here for both teams, starting with the Climax-Fisher Knights, Ava Larson ended that first half with 2 points, and 2 rebounds. Trinity Erickson also had 2 points and 2 rebounds. Hallie Reitmeyer ended with 4 points and 2 rebounds. And Claire Erickson got things going with 2 points here. She had the first score of the game. And looking at the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies, Lily Bain closes out that first half with 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals. Hannah Peterson ends it with 10 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Elise Oberg closes that one out with 3 points. Markel Peterson will get a block. Annika Magnuson ends it with 8 points and a steal. And then to round things out, Kylie Nelson has 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block to her name. And that is it for the stats here of the first half. Take another break. When we come back, we will see the start of the second half here at Fisher High School as we inch ever closer here on yourliveevent.com.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are getting set for the start of the second half, And coming as we get set. Starters back out onto the floor for both squads. As the Ponies coming into the second half with a large lead here, and they just look to maintain control and not let up here. Like to give a special thank you to the two students helping me, Nick Roper and Jarrett Steinmetz, running score and camera. Big thank you to them for staying and helping out here. Lily Bain having the ball for the Ponies here to get things going, as she passes this one out to Annika Magnuson as she finds Markel Peterson, calls the double dribble here. Ella Paulsrud with it now for the Knights. Maybe the momentum shifter they need. Get the turnover in their favor to start here, as Ava Larson's pass to Claire Erickson overshoots her by a mile, and that'll be a turnover back towards the Ponies. Lily Bain passing down to Markel Peterson as Bain gets it back. Passing back out to Magnuson. Pass over to Hannah. Excuse me. Markel Peterson holding on to it. Met by Claire Erickson. Pass off to Lily Bain, who will find Oberg. Now Peterson goes up for that one. Won't get it. And the shot from Bain, no good. Claire Erickson on the rebound. That one will roll out of bounds. And trying to keep it fair was Lily Bain, but she will touch it last. So Ella Paulsrud now crossing in transition. Passes off to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer looks out to Paulsrud on the far side. Trying to go inside to Trinity Erickson. Stolen away by Hannah Peterson. Now we'll find Markel Peterson, and she will draw a lot of contact. Call that foul on Ella Paulsrud. That's her fourth of the game. And we will see Kaya Parkin check in for her, and we will also see Tegan Johnson check into the game for the Knights. Long pass out to Hannah Peterson, and Lily Bain in the corner for three. No good. Ava Larson now in transition, backing down. Goes back out to Hallie Reitmeyer, who takes a step inside. No good. Last touched by the Knights. A little bit of confusion as to who still had possession. Refs called it in favor of the Ponies, but the Knights thought they still had it. Ava Larson getting a hand on it. She'll get the steal. Having to slow things down. Passes out to Reitmeyer. And Reitmeyer pulls up for two. Won't get it. So now in transition is Markel Peterson. Long pass out to Bain, and Bain going inside. No good. Kaya Parkin comes up with the rebound, but stolen right back by Bain. Draws the contact. She'll go to the line for two. Give that one to Reitmeyer. As that first attempt by Bain is good, and that is an Agramax free throw. Contact the team at Agramax to see how they can help you reach peak profitability in Fisher, or by calling their new location in Fertile at 218-945-3536. And as a reminder, yet again, after this game, immediately following is the boys varsity squads of this doubleheader, as Bain can't make her second free throw. Ella Paulsrud passes up to Hallie Reitmeyer. And we'll go back out to Paulsrud. Parkin with it now at the corner. And the pass over to Paulsrud, stolen away by Lily Bain. Nobody in front of her. She can get that one with ease. And we have a timeout here by Rooney, or head coach Rooney of the Knights. We'll take a timeout here as well, here on YourLiveEvent.com and the Community Co-op scoreboard. The Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies lead 43-10.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
Proper dental health is a lifelong effort. Brushing and flossing regularly, as well as routine visits to the dentist, will help ensure that you have a mouth full of happy and healthy teeth. This friendly reminder is courtesy of Polk County and Norman-Monoman Public Health Child and Teen Checkups Program, reminding you to have your children and teens examined by their medical and dental provider on a regular basis. For more information about child and teen checkups, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
Back here at Fisher High School, coming out of the timeout, head coach Rooney trying to slow things down as Lily Bain causes a jump ball as the Knights immediately met with the double team here. Full court press here as the Ponies are pressing 3. Quick pass out to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer trying to move across in transition, poked away by Bain. Finds Erickson across. Got to get it across half court. And right as the pass to Reitmeyer comes in, gets swatted away. Aaron Mikulski just jumping in front of that. A good turnout here tonight, despite what the weather may show. Fans still coming out in attendance supporting their teams, and you got to appreciate it here. And, you know, you have to also appreciate tonight for the boys varsity squad, Climax-Fisher, it is senior night, as before boys tip off, we'll be honoring the seniors of the boys squad for the Climax-Fisher Knights. As Trinity Erickson can't score that one, but the ball stays in favor of the Knights. And we see Markel Peterson check back into the game. 14:44 remaining here in the second half, excuse me. As the pass to Hallie Reitmeyer gets stolen away by Lily Bain. Bain can't get that one to fall, but Hallie Reitmeyer will get the rebound. Ball poked away. Reitmeyer makes a move, trying to cross half court. Going inside, but she's going to get, we'll call a push on that one. Give the push call there to Annika Magnuson, or actually scratch that. Give that one to Erin Mikulski. Elena Sanchez checked into the game for the Knights. As Hallie Reitmeyer shot no good. Claire Erickson there on the rebound, trying to go up. Draws a lot of contact, and she will go to the line for 2. Call that one on Tatiana Wright. Just off the rim, no good for the first one for Claire Erickson. See Hannah Peterson check back into the game for the Ponies. And Claire Erickson will make the second free throw. First points the Knights have scored here in the second half. And shot by Hannah Peterson for 3. In and out of the rim, no good. Kaya Parkin there to get the rebound. And it'll be a jump ball. Turnover for the Ponies. See a couple substitutions. Ava Oberg along with Annika Magnuson check back into the game for the Knights. And we'll also see Cadence Carinta check into the game for the Knights. Aaron Mikulski's 3, no good. Cadence Carinta will get the rebound here. Now finds Larson in transition. 13:38 left to go here in the second half. Pass out to Kaya Parkin. Claire Erickson on the far side, outside of the arc. Goes inside, pulls up, and using the backboard, she will score. Now crossing half court, Hannah Peterson will find Markel Peterson. Peterson just decided against it, finds Mikulski on the far side, on the far wing. Now trying to go inside was Markel Peterson, and she will get that one to go. Ava Larson now crossing half court. Passing out to Claire Erickson. Finds Kaya Parkin on the near side to the wing. Cadence Carinta now will go back up to, Claire Erickson, and Claire Erickson was trying to get past this one to Elena Sanchez. Now with it is Annika Magnuson to Mikulski. Will find Markel Peterson as she dumps this one out to Hannah Peterson. And Mikulski's long two, no good. Claire Erickson can get the rebound. Had to fight for it, but she will come away with it. Has a three for Claire Erickson, no good. 12:05 left to go here in the second half. And the Ponies with a strong lead here on the Community Co-op scoreboard, 45-13. And as mentioned, this is the second to last game of the regular season for these, or at least for the Climax-Fisher Knights. Warren Alvarado Oslo, the Ponies, had a game yesterday against Red Lake County Central that got canceled due to weather. Almost seemed like the weather was going to postpone or cancel this game as well, but luckily it was just nice enough for everybody to make the trip here. And here's that full court press again. The Knights have struggled with that throughout the night, and it's really messed up with how they have handled their offense. $11:29 left to go here in the second half. Claire Erickson will get the pass out from the wing. Now going inside to Ava Larson, who tries to throw that one off the backboard, won't go. Call a turnover here for the Ponies, excuse me. Lily Bain now crossing half court here. She has been a key spark for the Ponies tonight. She has really brought a lot of energy for her team here. She leads both squads here as she has 6 steals on the night. As Bain fakes the three, now going inside, using the backboard, no good. Larson gets the rebound. Long pass up to Claire Erickson, and Erickson draws the contact, and she'll go to the line for 2. Give that one to Markel Peterson, her 3rd personal of the night. 3rd team foul for the Ponies. As Claire Erickson can't make the first free throw attempt. And we see Ava Oberg check into the game for the Ponies. And Claire Erickson will make her 2nd free throw, and that is an Agramax free throw. Now with it is Hannah Peterson. Peterson dumping it down to Annika Magnuson. Now back inside to Bain. Pulls up just off of the rim, no good. Peterson will go back out to Magnuson. And now in is Regan Mortimer, who looks out to Oberg. Now going inside to Bain, off of the rim, no good yet again, but there on the rebound was Magnuson. Mortimer with it, going inside, pass out to Hannah Peterson. Mortimer with it, going back out to Bain. Magnuson for 3, off of the rim, no good. And finally, Claire Erickson can come up with the rebound. And we'll send everybody in transition. Ella Paulsrud back into the game. Ball swatted, stolen away by Lily Bain as she finds Hannah Peterson in transition, using the backboard. Draws a lot of contact. Call that one on Tegan Johnson. And that is Tegan Johnson's third personal of the game. And Hannah Peterson can't make her first free throw attempt. 9:45 remaining. The Ponies have only managed to put up 5 points total here in the second half. And the Knights have only managed to put up 4 points. This has been a low-scoring second half here. Tegan Johnson will get the rebound. Holly Reitmeyer with it on the far side, crossing half court. Trying to go inside. Drawing the contact. Call that one on Peterson. That's her first personal of the game. Fourth team foul here in the second half. Hallie Reitmeyer in the corner for three. Off of the rim, no good. But Ella Paulsrud can steal the rebound away, and she will score. Beautiful effort there by Paulsrud. Quick looking out to Mortimer. Now finding Danielle Mikulski, and Lily Bain on the inside pass for two. Give that assist there to Danielle Mikulski. Kaya Parkin looking down to Ella Paulsrud, now finding Hallie Reitmeyer inside the paint. And Reitmeyer's shot no good. As Lily Bain makes a move, almost loses it, but Hallie Reitmeyer couldn't recover in time. Bain slows things down, passes out to Elise Oberg. Now trying to go over to Danielle Mikulski, but just overshoots her. Reitmeyer now crossing half court, finds Paulsrud on the far side. And now also into the game is Mackenzie Olsen for the Knights. Reitmeyer hands out to Parkin, who will find Olsen. Ella Paulsrud now going back out to Reitmeyer. And Paulsrud's pass inside to Erickson gets knocked away. And we'll see Kylie Nelson check back into the game for the Ponies. Hallie Reitmeyer from the mid-range, two, good. $7:47 left to go here in the second half as Regan Mortimer has it. Lily Bain holding on to it now. Gets the pick off from Nelson. This ball poked away, but call the foul here. Call that one on Erickson. That's her second team foul of the game, fifth team foul in the second half. And we'll see Claire Erickson check back into the game for the Knights. And we will have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout here as well with 7:33 remaining here. The Ponies lead the Knights 47-18.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day, and is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Coming out of the timeout here as Lily Bain shoots a three. Won't get it. Reitmeyer can grab the rebound. Jerry Peralta here at Fisher High School with 7:20 left to go here in the girls squad matchup of tonight's doubleheader. Trinity Erickson making a move to her left, trying to go up for it. Gets her own rebound. Gets blocked by Kylie Nelson. And a quick pass out. We'll find Annie Peterson, but she can't get that one to fall. 6:55 left to go here in the second half. Hallie Reitmeyer with it, looking up to Claire Erickson. Long pass. I believe she was going inside for Mackenzie Olson, but Olson was not prepared for it, and it was just a little above her head. Now crossing half court is Lily Bain. Passing up to Regan Mortimer, as we have a turnaround jumper there by Danielle Mikulski. No good. Hallie Reitmeyer there on the rebound. Going out to Cadence Corinta. Met by Lily Bain. Makes a move now for a long two. Off of the rim. So close. No good. Mackenzie Olson finds Corinta, and Corinta takes another shot. So close yet again, in and out of the rim. Now quickly is Danielle Mikulski trying to set that one up for Annie Peterson, but just overshoots her on the pass. 6:04 remaining. Here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies leading the Climax-Fisher Knights 47-18 with 5:55 remaining here in the second half. And immediately to follow, we'll have a quick post-game report here after this game, and then following that, the boys varsity squad for both these teams will happen as that ball is stolen away there by Regan Mortimer, as she'll find Lily Bain, and Bain will put up 2 more points. Hallie Reitmeyer now, pass out to Tegan Johnson. Going up to Corinta on the far side, now to the corner for Claire Erickson. Reitmeyer and Johnson going inside to Reitmeyer. She thought about it, but then makes a move. No good. Call a foul here. Give that one to Regan Mortimer. As Ava Larson now has checked back into the game. And that's a lot of contact. It'll be a shooting. It will be a shooting foul. Give that one to Annie Peterson. That's her first of the game for the Ponies. Larson will make her first free throw attempt. That is an Agramax free throw. Learn how the team at Agramax can help you reach peak profitability by calling their location in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or at their new location in Fertile at 218-945-3536. Larson can make her second one. So now it's 49-20 here. Now with it is Markel Peterson passing off to Annie Peterson. Same last name sounds the same, except Annie Peterson is spelled with a T, and Markel Peterson is spelled with a D. Ava Larson in transition as Cadence Corinta gets the pass. Now trying to go back inside. Stolen away here by Ava Oberg. Now Annie Peterson passing off to Markel Peterson, and Markel Peterson will score. Peterson the Peterson to Peterson connection here. 4:20 left to go here in the second half. Johnson goes out to Claire Erickson, who's going inside. Ball gets knocked away, and give that one to Annie Peterson, and she passes the long one up to Erin Mikulski. Markel Peterson going up, loses it. Can't save it as she'll just step out of bounds here. Kaya Parkin, quick inbound to Corinta. Mackenzie Olsen, who's checked back into the game along with Parkin. She'll find Johnson on the near side as she tries to go back out to Parkin. Swatted away. Turnover on the Knights, now heading the other direction. Erin Mikulski finds Annie Peterson. Ball's poked away by Elena Sanchez for the Knights, but the Knights can't get the steal. Markel Peterson with it, looking down to Erin Mikulski. And they will call a 3-second violation here. Give that one to Ava Oberg. Pass down to Kaya Parkin. We'll find Mackenzie Olsen. Tegan Johnson with it, trying to go out to Corinta. Stolen away there by Markel Peterson. Passing back out to Annie Peterson. Erin Mikulski now, the Ponies just playing time killer right now. 2:50 remaining in the second half. Quick dump out to Annie Peterson. Now we'll set up. Erin Mikulski for two. Cadence Corinta with it as we have a timeout here on the floor by head coach Adriana Rooney. We'll take a timeout here as well with 2:27 remaining here at Fisher High School. In the girls matchup, the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies lead the Climax-Fisher Knights 53-20.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Back here, coming out of the timeout with 2:27 here on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Here at Fisher High School, I'm Jerry Peralta, and once again, I'd like to give a special shout out to Nick Roper and Jarrett Steinmetz for helping me out here with this broadcast tonight. As the Ponies with a strong lead here. Trying to close this one out. As this is for the Climax-Fisher Knights and the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies, second to last game of the season. Both teams will play one more before the season's finally over, and we get inch closer to sectionals here as the Ponies sit fourth in their current section, or in their conference within the section. They look to possibly shake things up here with this win as Annie Peterson pulls up. She will score. So now crossing half court is Ella Paulsrud to Kaya Parkin. Tegan Johnson goes out to Ella Paulsrud yet again. Paulsrud trying to find Sanchez, and Sanchez can get it. She'll draw a lot of contact. And she'll go to the line for two. Give that one to Danielle Mikulski. First free throw attempt by Sanchez is no good. We're now in running clock here, minute 23 remaining. As Sanchez can't make her second one, so the Ponies get the rebound. So now in transition, Aaron Mikulski. As holding on to it now is Ava Oberg. Going inside, Annie Peterson, to Mortimer. She can't score, but there on the rebound was Peterson, and Peterson will score. And I think there was a immediate foul or turnover here, so the ball went back to the Ponies. So now with it is Aaron Mikulski. We'll pass out to Regan Mortimer. Now we'll find Danielle Mikulski. Pass out to Mortimer for a long two. No good. But there on the rebound was Danielle Mikulski. Double dribble here with the final 8 seconds. And that's going to do it for us here in this game number 1 of this tonight's doubleheader. And at the end, as the final buzzer sounds, the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies come away victorious 57-20. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have some stats and a few key features here as we wrap things up and get set for the start of game number 2 for the boys squad here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. This is Jim Berkemeier, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are wrapping things up here for the girls varsity matchup. Your final score here, the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies come away victorious over the Climax-Fisher Knights in this girls matchup, 57-20. And it was really all Warren Alvarado Oslo from the start. The Climax-Fisher Knights could not get really anything going for them here, as the full court press from the Ponies really just disrupted any kind of offense that the Knights might have had here. As right now at the moment, we are honoring the seniors for the Climax-Fisher Knights here. And before we continue on, we'll go ahead and honor those seniors here on your live event here as well. Carter Helgeson, joined by his parents, Curtis and Teresa Helgeson, here at senior night. Aiden Rognes, joined by his parents, Aaron and Michelle Rognes. Paul Demas, joined by his mom, Darlene Parker. This is also parents' night, so parents being honored as well, along with the seniors. Continuing on with our seniors for Climax-Fisher, Jason Beisfinger, joined by his parents, Brian and Sheila Beisfinger. Casey LaPlante, joined by his parents, Sue and Craig LaPlante. Ian Plant, joined by his family, Jennifer and Jeremy Nelson. Dylan Carinta joined by his parents, or honoring his parents, Josh and Angel Carinta. Luis Gonzalez will go join his family, Jose and Thelma Gonzalez. Nick Roper, going down the list here. That is it for the seniors here. Everybody else honoring their parents here. As once again, our seniors for the Climax-Fisher Knights here getting honored. Carter Helgeson, Aiden Rognes, Paul Demas, Aaron Eglund, Jason Beiswanger, and Casey LaPlante and Ian Plant all getting honored here tonight on senior night and parent night. Gotta love it. But continuing on here with the post-game report, we'll take another quick break here, and when we come back, we'll look at some of the stats and some key features here for tonight's game. Here, your final score for the girls' squad matchup. The Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies come away victorious over the Climax-Fisher Knights 57-20.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. Hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kicks, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
As the seniors now for the Climax-Fisher Knights getting honored here. Looking back now, we'll go ahead and move on to our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Thinking about upgrading your planter, visit RDK Enterprises at their locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota to learn about available rebates and financing. RDK Enterprises, visit their website at planterdoc.com. And our precision player of the game is going to have to go to, Kylie Nelson for the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies. She would end the night with 3 rebounds, an assist, and 2 blocks. She was as precise on the defensive end as she needed to be, getting those 2 blocks, not drawing any fouls there on those, and really came up big for her team coming off of the bench here. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll go to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection here on yourliveevent.com.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Back here at Fisher High School as the senior ceremony still continuing on here, before the boys matchup gets underway here. We'll go ahead and move on to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect. Visit their website at halsteadtel.com. And the connection we have the connection that we saw best tonight would be the sibling connection here with Aaron Mikulski, Danielle Mikulski, Markel Peterson, and Hannah Peterson. The siblings just kind of just seem to understand each other in key situations, setting everybody up for good looks, and they just played very well together. I guess when you're siblings, you have that nice already developed chemistry among each other, and you can't ask for anything better than that, and that is why they are Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. We'll go ahead and take another break here, and we'll be right back with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax-Shelley School. The website for the Climax-Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax-Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
At the Climax-Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax-Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax-Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax-Shelley School District.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are wrapping up the girls' game here. The Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies coming away victorious over the Climax-Fisher Knights 57-20 here. And we'll go on and move to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Work on Line 3 is now complete, and you can learn more about Line 3 by visiting Enbridge at their website at enbridge.com/line3.us. And our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game is going to go to Lily Bain. She ends the night with 19 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 7 steals. Really bringing a lot of energy for her team, and she couldn't have done a better job there on the floor for her team when she needed to. As the team's wrapping up their ceremonies here, honoring their seniors and their parents. And Yeah, Lily Bain for the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies. She is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have some stats for you, wrap things up, and get set for the start of the second game of tonight's doubleheader between the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies and the Climax-Fisher Knights here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are wrapping things up here. Both teams now out on the floor to start warming up here. We'll go ahead and bring you some unofficial stats here for you as we wrap things up. Ava Larson will end the night for the Climax-Fisher Knights with 4 points and 3 rebounds and a steal. Trinity Erickson will close today with 2 points and 2 rebounds. Hallie Reitmeyer ends with 6 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist. Ella Paulsrud ends with 2 points, 1 rebound. Claire Erickson ends the night with 6 points and 3 rebounds. And Kaya Parkin closes out the night with 3 rebounds as well. Now moving on to the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies. Lily Bain, as mentioned, ends the night with 19 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 7 steals. As Hannah Peterson will end the night with 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. Elise Obert will end things with 3 points. As Markel Peterson closes the night with 4 points, 1 steal, and 1 block. Annika Magnuson has 8 points, 1 rebound, and 1 steal. And Kylie Nelson had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 blocks for herself. As Annie Peterson had 4 points and a rebound, along with Ava Oberg, who also had 4 points and 3 rebounds. That's going to do it for this first broadcast here. Stay tuned, as coming up next we will have the start of the boys squad here on YourLiveEvent.com. Coming up next, stay tuned on Your Live Event here as your final score for the girls squad comes away with Warren Alvarado Oslo winning 57-20 here on YourLiveEvent.com.